get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this.
Welcome everyone to This Is It. I'm your man, Corey Roy, and I'm with Hollywood DA and Phenom 202, and we are coming back with you guys for our thoughts and review of not Suicide Squad. Well, it kind of is Suicide Squad, but it's the sequel to Suicide Squad, Peacemaker on HBO, starring John Cena. And I said that right this time because I always said Xena. But anyway, before we really get going on this, everybody, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to pass it to my man, Hollywood. What's up, brother?
Not much, just chilling. Ready to get into this Peacemaker talk. Not sequel, spinoff, player, spinoff. Yeah.
There you go, spinoff.
But definitely ready to talk a little Peacemaker with the people.
Yeah, what about you, Phenom?
Yo, I've been waiting to talk about it.
All right,
I've been, you know, I already told you in past episodes, John Cena is a national treasure, yo. You know what I'm saying?
You did say that.
So I did say that.
National treasure.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, look, we're going to go around the horn here. I'm going to start with Phenom, then I'm going to go to Ollie. Look, man, just right out the gate, what are your overall thoughts of Peacemaker so far? We've seen episodes 1 through 4. What are your thoughts of this HBO series Peacemaker so far?
Entertainment. And I'm glad, DC finally got something, man. Something that's hitting and sticking. I mean, the Suicide Squad movies, yeah, they were okay. The first one, people liked it or not.
Yeah.
The second one was better than the first one, was decent, but they got gold with this one.
I agree, man. I'm thinking that, you know what it is? They got James Gunn. This dude knows how to write and he can direct. I mean, he's already got a catalog with Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, and he's doing 3. I mean, that's really the golden goose right there. They
And they letting them fly, letting them rock up here because I'm like, damn, there's a lot of cursing, a lot of big jokes, just a lot of like, fuck that kid friendly. They was like, this is serious.
It is not kid friendly at all. I mean, but going to you, Ollie, you kind of kicked it a little bit, man. What are your overall thoughts of this series?
Oh, I'm having fun with it. It's definitely like enjoyable. I laugh, it keeps me involved, and I laugh some more. Like, John Cena definitely is killing it. He's a trip there. But all the characters, everybody bring a little something to it. So they're doing a good job with it.
Yeah, I feel the same way too, man. I mean, the way I really feel about this, to bring a character like Peacemaker, like this dude is like a throwaway character in the comics, and James Gunn is really making this stick. I mean, the jokes are landing. It's comical. It's funny. It's got action, humor, and it's got a storyline where you almost hanging on the edge of figuring out what's going on here. Like, what story are they taking me on? So I'm loving this, man. Right now, it's got 2 thumbs up. I don't know how many episodes it is, but however many episodes it is, I'm ready for the ride on this one. So look, quick, what do you think about Peacemaker as a character in this? Just his whole character, man, like him meeting his dad, him now being a part of this butterfly project. I mean, what are your thoughts, Phenom?
Hey, so I was kind of nervous about anything talking about racism with the fanboys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But James Gunn did a good ass job about, incorporating and making his dad a horrible dude. And you can see, I mean, like Ollie touched on it. It's funny, but yet you still feel bad for Peacemaker in some facets of his life because his dad just doesn't like him.
Yeah.
And then you find out his dad kind of blames him for his brother's death, which got, he ingrained this bad mentality or a bad righteous mentality, and it fucked him up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, shout out to his dad, for being a bad father, because he made Peacemaker. shout out to you, man. Shout out to making a killer, yo. It's crazy. No, I was just saying it's crazy because honestly, I'm not like deep in comic books and all that. I never even heard of Peacemaker till
me neither.
The movie. So
me neither.
So the fact that they got this rolling and I'm riding on it, pause. But the fact, I'm riding along on the train, it's it's good.
Do y'all recognize the dad, Peacemaker's dad?
I know. I've seen him before, but I can't remember his name.
Movies.
No, but like one of his biggest roles, yo.
Nah. You gotta hit me with the movie trivia. What is it?
T2, Judgment Day, yo.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
T1000, yo.
that's right. You know what? It's what he's so aged now.
Yeah, I was about to say, it definitely is.
But if you look at it, you're like, that's
that's the Terminator. Yeah,
that's
the T2. She was running like that.
Just be running like
Yo,
I forgot. What has he done since then? This is the first thing I've seen.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
He been in a lot of stuff. He ain't never like no.
I just don't recognize him because
main character. I mean, he ain't
right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't headline no movies, but he definitely been in a lot of shit.
Okay, all right. Well, Phenom, you tipped on a little bit too, man, with Peacemaker. It does make you see him in a different light because he is a bad guy, but digging into the situation with his dad and his family, you start to think like he's a bad guy, but not like a bad guy.
Yeah.
So that's off of Wreck-It Ralph if anybody's seen that, but it's pretty cool, man. I'm looking to see what's really going to go down with his dad in jail and whatnot. But Peacemaker's funny as shit, yo, especially when he's
everything.
Dude, yo, he loves his tidy whities. I can say that, yo.
Tidy whities to the classic rock. The heavy hair bands, like all that shit. He loves his music.
Well, that's but you know what? One of the funnier parts of it, when he was trying to hit on hardcore at the bar.
At the hardcore,
he's like, look, I just got out. I'm just trying to get some. She's like, no. Then he's like depressed and look over at the rocker looking chick.
Mm-hmm.
And went to town, yo. That's the thing about his
he
has like a short memory. He like a cornerback that got burnt for a touchdown, yo. He got dissed. On to the next one, yo.
It don't matter, yo. He ain't got it don't matter, yo. Like he has feelings, but fuck it, yo.
Yo, really? He was in jail for 4 years. He wasn't worried about nothing. He was just worried about one thing, yo, at that point, But yeah, hardcore is I didn't even realize this, but that is James Gunn's like girlfriend or wife his wife in the series. So she's doing a remarkable job, regardless of whether she's with James Gunn or not. She's killing it in that role. Then you got Beard Died or Die Beard,
the economist,
John Economist.
Yeah.
He's funny, man. I'm really feeling him eating the olives, the 4-year-old olives. What are your guys' thoughts on her name is Leota Adebayo, man. Amanda Waller's daughter. What are y'all thoughts about her, man, in this series so far?
I like how they brought her in, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good tie-in, from the movies or what have you. Keep my Viola Davis?
Viola Davis.
I'm be bad. Don't take my black card. Keep How to Get Away with Murder still she's still in the scene, you know what I'm saying, in the mix.
Yeah, I like that
also,
too.
She's doing she's doing a good job, yo, and she's bringing a little bit somebody has to bring some of the heartfelt warmth and all that to the scene. So
definitely.
She's doing a good job. I like her character. Honestly, I like all the characters up here.
Me
Only
too.
one I know like is the black dude, Murd.
Yeah, his name is Mern. Yeah.
Murd. He's the only one I like. He's kind of whack. But everybody else, like even like Shorty girlfriend, like I like their little interactions and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing a little human side to everybody.
And what about you, Phenom? What you think of Adebayo?
I mean, she was good as shit in Orange is the New Black too. You know what I'm saying? Like
she was in Orange is the New Black.
Tasty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Watch that.
It's good. It's good.
You missing out on stuff here. But no, she was so good in that. And you can kind of see like her acting is like she brings a lot of like sensitivity to this role.
Yeah.
And you can tell she's conflicted because she's working for her mom. But I think she really likes the team she's on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I think she likes Peacemaker a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she don't even really want to be there though. On top of that, so
true.
So it makes sense that
Matter of fact, when I rewatched the series just shortly, and when she's having that conversation with Amanda Waller, she actually says, after this job, then I'll be done, and me and my girl or my girlfriend or fiance can move on to the next day. So for some reason, she's in this job just for doing it this one shot out and in and out.
Because they said they need money. That's when they first came down. It was like they need some money, like somebody.
So she's kind of conflicted. But that's the wonder of James Gunn, man. Like, he's so good. He can take a band of characters or like a motley crew or a bunch of misfits, but he have them in a specific ways that it works. Like, you got Peacemaker, you got Haycourt, Diebeard, Mern, Leota. It is all working, man. I mean, it really is.
Who's your favorite person out the group?
Yo, Vigilante, yo.
Vigilante.
I think Vigilante, yeah.
Vigilante is definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, he got me dying, yo.
Yeah, that's one, yo.
He did the threesome with the helmet on. He was like, can't nobody see my face. Like, he was like, can't nobody see my face.
Yeah.
When there's torture, he was making the faces. He's like,
yeah. He was like, why are you making those faces? He's like, so nobody can identify me.
But he crazy if Peacemaker got like, hold up, this dude is doing too much.
Yeah.
But like my favorite part so far from Vigilante is when he was up in jail and about to kill Peacemaker Daddy. And he was just calling everybody at the table. That shit was funny, yo.
Yeah, that was like, gangster though, for real.
So how do you feel about black people being in rock and roll? I was like, I was rolling.
Yeah.
Like, what about your mom bringing all these black guys in there? You got to watch them. That's the levity I like that James Gunn brings.
Yeah,
like, it's a racist aspect, but you can tell he's team diversity, team like, yo, we're gonna fuck shit up if you feel that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's the thing, like him being a ride or die friend for Peacemaker.
Yeah.
To she kind of obviously out of bio manipulated him.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, I'm going to kill this dude so my friend can have a peaceful existence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was cool, yo.
Yeah, and even there's a moment of that as well when I'm going to go back a little bit where Peacemaker is selling the mission. Oh shoot, my internet probably fucking up.
No, you good.
Okay. When Peacemaker has to do that one particular mission when he has to kill those folks in the butterfly and he realized that he's got to kill kids, and that's when he starts getting shaky, like, look, I didn't sign up to kill kids.
I had to lie. That was the one. It's been few parts I haven't liked, very few, far between, but that was the one thing I didn't like. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker Peacemaker, yo. He said, I don't care how many kids, women, people,
or dicks on the beach.
Beats, you know what I'm saying? You can't have them like. I didn't like how they did that. I was like, nah, man, like, come on, yo, it's Peacemaker, yo. Either he all the way in or he all the way out. So you gotta let him rock, yo. If you don't be Peacemaker, let him go murder.
You're right.
That's what he is. He's a murderer, yo. And I like how Vigilante stepped up. He was like, yo, fuck it, I'll do it.
And see, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. But see, there was that moment where you could tell like Vigilante really cares about Peacemaker because he tapped him on his chest like, look, bro, I got it, man. I got it. And so it's like he cared about him because he knew he couldn't do it. And then he just sniped them all out like it was nothing, yo. But I kind of disagree with you a little bit, Ali. I think heroes and villains have complexity, and I think that's what makes them good. If you draw them down the middle and they're just saying they're one way or the other, then it's just they're boring. So I think Peacemaker having that little bit of like, I don't know if I can kill kids, but he tried to blame it on the dub not being carved on the damn shotgun. I thought it was pretty cool though. But I mean, I can understand you want to eat Peacemaker all the way in or you're all the way out.
Yeah. It's a sniper rifle. You can't snipe somebody with a shotgun. Somebody, but Corey, you told me Gunn Corey had you. Like, yo, you from the country, yo. You supposed to know this shit.
Well, yeah, true. It was a sniper rifle, yes. But I don't know it because I'm from the country. We ain't got no gunshots out there. Not that I knew anyway.
What the hell? Most people in the country be blasting on it. Was country.
Well, we did. I just didn't know what they were. Yeah. I can hear. We had a rifle range not too far from my house, actually, where you can hear them shooting all day long. Yeah. But anyway, getting off that. So we all of a sudden Peacemaker is in that situation where he's got to shoot these kids because they're part of the butterfly mission. And that's when you see that the adults got like these long tongues coming out of their mouth and Vigilante is sniping everybody. Then all of a sudden, Judo Master shows up.
That's my guy too, yo.
Hilarious. He's funny, yo. He's hilarious, yo.
I like Judo Master. That was a great ass fight scene, actually. Yo, I really enjoyed that fight scene. What were y'all whole thoughts about Judo Master, yo?
Oh, he's a character, yo. Like from when he first fought him to when he was trying to get away and Diebeard was beating his ass when he was crawling
Yeah,
away.
he did.
To him escaping. He's always eating chips, yo. Where you find some chips from, yo? He was hiding in the closet when he escaped. Came out eating chips and kicking shit out of Dabid, yo.
I didn't even realize that. You're right. Because when he was in the cave and he had Peacemaker and Vigilante tied up, he was eating chips.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Ali. What's your thoughts about
Judo
Master?
Judo Master's the man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. Every time I see him, I think of Green Hornet though. What's the Green Hornet? Whatever.
Yeah, the Green Hornet.
Bruce Lee, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But besides that, no, he's doing this thing, man. You know, I mean, he's funny. I mean, he covered it funny.
It's going to be real interesting.
Snacks.
Yeah, he got the snacks, man. And of course he's not dead, even though I thought he was dead when Leota shot him. I thought he was gone, which is kind of crazy to me because she shot him like in the chest, but he's not dead.
I thought it was in the stomach.
No, he shot it in the chest. But
yeah, it was.
Said, he could move his heart. He could move his heart down.
Yeah, his he did. He's like he can move his heart over here. So he's not dead, which I was kind of like wondering, okay, what's going on that he's not dead? And I'm just theorizing. The same way, because we all know what's going on. This whole Butterfly Project, like what the hell is really going on with this Butterfly Project? Like who is really behind it? Is this an Amanda Waller thing or is this a Mern thing? Like what is going on? So do you think Judo Master is a part of the Butterflies? I mean,
I think he might be protecting him because he was about to tell Peacemaker like the real deal and got shot. But we don't know if the butterflies are bad or good. But I like to err on the side that they're good because Amanda Waller wants them dead. And we saw what happened in Suicide Squad. Starfish wasn't a bad person until, you know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm saying there's good ones and bad ones. I mean, because we already know Mern's one. So, and he out there hunting his own. So it's probably some good ones and bad ones, you know.
That's what I believe. I think just like you have some good humans and bad humans, there's some good butterflies and there's some bad butterflies. And unfortunately, Mern is on the side of the bad butterflies, but it just so happens that he's on the side of the law. So he can camouflage himself as saying that these are the bad ones, but are really not. Because honestly, when you really think about it, the ones that Peacemaker was trying to shoot, he had him trapped downstairs and he could have wasted him a long time ago. And he really didn't do it. The only thing he did was try to cut off Vigilante's pinky toe.
Well, he did. He cut half of it off. Yeah.
He couldn't get through that joint, yo.
He couldn't get through it.
Yo, that whole pinky toe conversation is funny as hell. Like, you need your pinky toe to walk. You know, the whole justification. And then when he was walking around and with the limp and all that shit, yo, that shit was...
What about when he finally shows up and he doesn't have his mask on and he starts talking and they're like, "You're Vigilante, aren't you?" He's like, "No, I'm not." No, I'm not. Because his voice is so distinctive. You knew it was him.
So what do you think about? All right, so let's go back to Peacemaker's dad, the dragon, white dragon or whatever.
White dragon.
So. You know, he has that lab where he creates all the things, like, and then they show like a picture of his dragon uniform from back in the day.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how does
it's in the room.
It's in the room, yeah. It was in the room, yeah. How does he get to walk around? You ever thought about that? Like they know he was a supervillain. Now he lives in suburbia.
I mean, you gotta prove it. It's like how half these superheroes just walk around, yo. I don't know.
You know what I think it is.
I don't think you get that deep into it with comics.
Well,
true.
True.
I mean, Superman put on
in
glasses.
this universe.
Look, Clark.
But nobody knew who Clark Kent and Superman was.
No, he take on glasses, bro. That's it. No mask, no nothing. I take off my glasses.
Yeah, that's what they call the Clark Kent disguise. You put the glasses on, can't nobody know who you are. It's like, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true. You know, if I had to look at it from a realistic standpoint and knowing who Amanda Waller is, I think they're keeping him. He's like one of those, what are the informants? Like he did some bad stuff. But now he's out of jail and they're keeping a leash on him as an informant to use him for information that he may or may not know when necessary because they got a leash on him. That's why he seems kind of iffy about going to jail and like, oh, shoot, they set me up because he knows how they do. But that's just me theorizing though. But yeah, you're right. This is DC.
I don't lie. I think it's just a comic book shit because he ain't no fuck with the deep state. That's his whole thing. Like I do believe him on that. He has his. I mean, they may not be great values, but he has his principles. So he has his principles. He ain't fucking with the deep state. He ain't gonna be no CI. He ain't no fuck that. So yeah, I just think it's a comic book thing.
Yeah, because he insults everybody who's not white on the show.
He does, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Or man. And that's the thing, like when the Asian cop came up, went at her right then and there.
Yeah, it went at her like right from the jump. I mean, but that's the wonder of James Gunn writing, because it's done so well where you understand that it's there in your face, but he also does it in a way where has some levity. It's kind of campy, but it is still a serious issue because he is, they're bringing that to the forefront that he is a racist, and his way of raising Peacemaker is the way he is. I think Peacemaker is going to turn to be much better than what he is. I think he's going to start realizing that he's going to have a moral compass by the end of this. Maybe not this show, but maybe season 2.
Definitely by this show, in the end of this season. They made Peacemaker punk this show.
But that's the thing. To piggyback on what Ollie said. So one part of the series, when Peacemaker got out of jail, went to see his dad, and it was kind of contentious. And they sit at the table, and Peacemaker just started laughing like, "Huh." He said, "What you laughing at?" He's like, "I was with this guy. He got bit by all these rats, and his dad locked him in with the rats." And his dad was like laughing like shit. He was like, "Hope they the guy that shot you." He's like, "I don't want to talk about it," because he knew. He tried to bond with his dad, but his dad would just not bond with him.
Yeah, shut him down. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, man.
They actually show a clip of something that did happen to Peacemaker's son, and I think maybe we'll see more of what really happened as the show continues.
His brother.
I'm sorry, his brother. So any
he had a seizure or something. He had white foam coming out of his mouth or something like that.
But then he was bloody all around his nose too, like he got hit in the mouth or something. So it was.
He probably was sticking up for him or something. Somebody was probably fucking with Peacemaker, and he probably
stuck up for him and got hit and then went to a seizure.
We definitely need to know what happened with that, yo.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about like finding out that Mern is a butterfly? Like, did you have any inclination? Like, I kind of figured, because he was real catatonic when he was at home. He was just sitting there like watching TV, and then like showed no emotion on the phone, more than he ever did in the show so far.
Yeah,
I mean, like, he always kept a stoic face, but then like it surprised me when I found out he was a butterfly. I need to know what his intentions are.
Go ahead, Ollie. I mean, I'll let you. Did you have any?
I have no feelings towards Mern. That's his back to me. So
I don't think he whacked, man. I think he had to be he tries to be the adult. You know what I'm saying? He tried to be the adult of the group.
Well, I feel you, but I don't have any feelings for or against him, man. I mean, he can be the adult. It's like when Viola Davis is the adult, but I like her, even though she's a bad person. I have feelings, like, you know what I mean? She evokes some emotion in me. He evokes no emotion in me. Like, I don't care. So I'll let you carry. Go ahead, Corey.
Let me tell you my thoughts. When I saw Mern do that, I would be completely honest. I had no idea that he was a butterfly.
I didn't have any ideas. I mean,
I had no idea. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, oh, snap, he's one of them, and I was like, okay, so then my wheels started spinning in my head, like, why is he trying to kill other butterflies? And then that's what was really starting to wonder. Then I was like, oh, man, the folks that he was trying to kill weren't bad at all. Yeah. So, but the thing is that Peacemaker held on to one of them. He still got him in a container. So, yeah, he got
catching that contact.
Yeah, he's blowing that weed in the jar.
Like, all right. So I don't want to gloss over this action scene.
Yeah, let's do it.
When he took the chick he went to the chick crib.
Right.
He in there doing karaoke, singing the shit. She was walking around the crib, and she got busy on him.
She did.
Stabbing him, throwing him everywhere.
Throwing him through the wall.
Then chasing him out of the room. So that whole scene was like a 5-minute fight scene, yo.
It was a long fight scene. It really was.
So I wonder, do the butterflies give these people like extra superhuman strength, or like, because she was just tossing, he's like 250 and tossing them around the room.
Yeah.
And
that's a good question. I mean, they're living, well, once they shot the one dude in the head, you know, the butterfly came out of the face.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm almost wondering the whole body is just synthetic. It's not even, you know, it's like everything is being animatronic. Like, what's that movie? Men in Black? Yeah, Men in Black, where the whole body is being, you know, moved like Voltron in their head, you know, like.
I was thinking Chuck E. Cheese, you said animatronic.
When they be playing, they be doing that drum. They be some scary looking shit, yo. When I love Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
though.
I can't say too much. I saw the last episode and they explain a lot. So.
Oh, okay. That's why you were so quiet.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Well, we're gonna watch that. Me and Phenom gonna watch that after this because Ali did his homework. He hit it up early. And we making our way around to it. But, you know, this is about episodes 1 through 4. So we'll find out.
But you know what? Shorty was
5. They explain like.
Oh, they explain that.
All right, we're gonna get on that.
How when at the end of episode 4, when I said John Cena, but you know, Peacemaker, he said something like that about the butterflies. And he was like, and Murray was like, we'll go all over it in the morning. And the next day they went over.
Okay.
And it's funny. It's a funny ass. It's a funny 5 minutes, yo. Like,
oh man.
So I ain't always go, but yeah, it's funny.
But that's the thing. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, are the butterflies really evil? Only because Shorty wasn't gonna kill him until he left the file out. She could have just wanted a one night stand too, but then she saw, oh shit, he's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
That's when she got, you know, she had to defend herself.
Yeah.
So, was
that
she
is true.
Good or bad? Know what I mean?
I'm curious. Was she good or bad? You know, was she set up? You know, it's too much. I have no idea.
Though. No, it would be too much of a coincidence.
But you don't know how many butterflies out there, though.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's true.
I think it would be too much of a coincidence of her just happening to hook up with him and her happen to be a butterfly and her like, you know what I mean? No, that was a setup. She was looking at it like she was in the bar, like looking at him, like like,
it was almost like they knew he'd been in jail for 4 years. He's gonna want some stuff. Let's get one of the most attractive women we can and put him in a bar that he probably will go to, and then you know. So they set that up though. Yeah, I can see that.
But see, all right. So this is a stretch too. I don't know if y'all noticed too, but how's all this shit happening in his hometown? He gets out of jail. He's fighting butterflies and all that shit in his hometown, and had to kill a state senator in his home area, or whatever.
How's Daredevil fight a million villains?
But that's New York City. This is like Evergreen, wherever you're from.
But it ain't all New York. He fights them all in Hell's Kitchen. He got 6 blocks, and he running into everybody. Like,
that is a good point, though. He does fight in New York. But he does fight in Hell's Kitchen, which is kind of like it's not all New York. It's like the bad. Well, I don't even want to say that, but it's Hell's Kitchen.
I'm just saying he got 5 blocks, and it's a super villain there every week.
But you know, look, New York is a very busy city, so there's a lot of crime that can go on in Hell's Kitchen. But I see Phoenix Point. This guy looks like he's in the country.
I don't even know what city they in.
I don't know where they at either.
Evergreen or ever something.
Yeah, Evergreen. I don't know, somewhere, but you know, the show is so good. I ain't even thought that far. Like, how is all this crime happening in this damn little town here? But you know, it's still a good series. Eddie,
it's definitely good. I have no watcher's remorse at all. Yeah. Like, I love the pot. I mean, all of us can appreciate the potty humor, the dumbing down of the jokes and all that stuff. But the fight scenes is crazy, yo. Like,
fight scenes are amazing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's some good fight scenes.
So I think the storyline is not too convoluted either. I think the storyline really flows so far.
Yeah, you can definitely, like I say again, it definitely you definitely have to tip your hat off to James Gunn's writing, because these episodes are not short. They're like 40, 50-minute episodes. I mean, all of them. And I have not been doled out one moment in this, because even when they have those moments where they have to kind of set things up for the next stage, they have the writing, the levity, and the jokes to keep things going. Like, for instance, before Peacemaker, even when they were all in the back of the bus or a van or whatever, and they're just all talking about random shit. it's still funny because you're still waiting for the next scene to happen before they get on to the next thing. But anyway, if I had to rate this show right now out of 5, I really give it a 5 out of 5. I mean, it's really that good. As far as for 2022, it's kicking the year off like great. Phenom, did you have anything else that you want to touch on before we end this?
I mean, I think it's definitely 5 out of 5. Haven't been disappointed. You know what I mean? We've watched our share of disappointments.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to get into that today. But
do not say WandaVision because I love WandaVision.
You said it. I didn't. You brought it up. I didn't. Since you brought it up, WandaVision was not a good show.
Bubba this kicking 2022 off. With a bang.
Look, Peacemaker. And the thing about it is, James Gunn already said, or he kind of teased that he's going to have more spinoffs. It's going to be kind of hard to come out the gate with other spinoffs because Peacemaker is like
so good.
Yeah. If he's doing Suicide Squad spinoffs, what character would he spin off from? Who's more aside from Harley Quinn?
You can make people, yo. That's the whole thing. Like, I mean, Marvel made Ant-Man a star. Like, what I'm saying? Like, really, it all comes down just to the story. Like, it comes down to the story, and if it's good, and if it's doing through HBO, I will say this. Like, especially, I think a lot of this has to do with it being on HBO. Uh-huh. Like, if you come, HBO is they got a certain standard. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like to make that air. It's gonna be somewhat good. Yeah. Like even the HBO shows I don't like, I can see why people like them, or it's like a certain standard, the way it looks, the acting,
production,
like the actors in it, like you know what I'm saying. They got a certain standard. You know, HBO used to be the prestige TV type of deal. I mean, they still are. So,
well, to piggyback off of that too, like HBO must have a lot of pull because DC was mad at James Gunn.
They were
because he trashed Batman. And then he kept calling Batman a pussy.
He did.
And DC was like,
in this,
you can't do that. That's Batman. He's like, I'm going to do it.
But he made a really good point. I love Batman. I'm a Batman fan, but Peacemaker made a really good point. Of course, it was written by James Gunn about Batman. Like he was like, who's really the killer? Is Batman really the killer by not taking down the Joker when he killed somebody, only to put him in jail for the Joker to get back out of jail to keep killing people again and again and again and again? And I was like, damn, that's a good point.
Yeah. But Batman's moral code is you should have been killing bad people instead of letting bad people kill other people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, that was, I like how James Gunn was like, yo, I got creative control. I'm going to put this in. DC, you can be mad, but this is going to probably save DC's franchise.
And it definitely is.
No, but the Batman is coming out. I mean, that's going to do numbers like the movie The Batman. But this gives them some credibility because Marvel was killing them.
Oh, yeah. This definitely brings some rebirth or resurrection to the DC universe because they've been dragging their foot because Marvel is crushing. I mean, Marvel all year last year was coming out with everything every 2 or 3 months. We didn't hear anything from DC. And so this could be DC's year. They're starting off right now, Peacemaker. They have Batman coming out, and that's the only thing I really know for sure from them. Everything else is kind of tabled.
Is Black Adam Marvel or DC?
I'm sorry. Black Adam is coming out
DC.
This year.
Yeah,
that's DC.
Flash
is DC.
Coming out this year?
Who?
Flash. Oh no, I'm asking.
They said it was, but I'm still not sure. But it should be. But which all look good though. And see, that's the thing about DC. They would do some damn good trailers. Trailers look amazing, but the movies stink. Because I'll be mad when I get to the movies. I'll be like, damn, the hell.
Like Wonder Woman. When Wonder Woman came out, she was fighting in the mall in the trailer. I was like, this looks. But the
Wonder Woman '84 looked great.
And trash.
Dude, I have to do a reaction on that. But anyway, we don't want to wrap this up. I thought it was a 5. Phenom thinks it was a 5. Ali, what do you think real quick?
I mean, I don't give it a 5. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, that's like a perfect. Like, I get like 4.5 right now. 4.5. Okay. I mean, it's like, so it's a couple things. I mean, it's far in between, but I mean, I definitely enjoying it. You know, I'm tuning in. I mean, like you already know, like I'm up on this episode. I mean, as soon as episode
you ahead of us.
I'm watching them because I mean they make me laugh, yo. So I am happy
Yeah, gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. And,
for sure.
And that's what's up. And look, everybody, we are definitely going to come back and wrap up this series as a whole once this finally ends. And, you know, we might have a special guest or two. But anyway, with all that being said, I'm Corey Roy. You can find me all over the interwebs at Corey Roy _. Ollie, where can they find you, brother? Ollie with DA. Peace. That's all right. Phenom, what about you?
Phenom 202.
They see them damn Instagram tags all day. I don't think we only tell them where we at.
That's what's up, man. Look, everybody, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's where we are, man. Peacemaker, yo, it's fire. And everybody, yo, you'll catch us always on the next episode. Peace.
This is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.